Welcome back to the channel, fellow coin hunters and treasure seekers. Today, we dive into a story that's nothing short of a numismatic legend. We're talking about a modern coin, minted in the year 2010, that defies logic and expectation. A coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye, yet its value is so staggering, it leaves collectors in disbelief. This is the story of the 2010 No Mint Mark Canada 5-cent coin, a piece of metal once worth 5 cents, now reportedly valued at an astonishing $47 million. Let's break down its mysterious origins, the controversies surrounding it, and why collectors today are paying fortunes for a coin you might just find sitting in an old drawer. Background on Canadian 5-cent coins. To understand the rarity of the 2010 No Mint Mark coin, we must first look at the standard 5-cent coin in Canada. The 5-cent coin has featured the beaver design since 1937, symbolizing hard work and natural Canadian heritage. Traditionally made of nickel or nickel-plated steel, most 5-cent coins carry a small mint mark, such as a P or RCM, to indicate the Royal Canadian Mint. However, in 2010, a small number of coins escaped the minting process without any mark at all. And that is where the story begins. The minting mystery. According to collectors and independent numismatic researchers, the 2010 No Mint Mark 5-cent coin was not part of any publicly acknowledged release. There are theories that these coins were the result of a test batch or internal experiment that was never meant to enter circulation. Some suggest that a minting error caused the absence of the mark. Others whisper that a rogue mint employee may have intentionally produced a tiny number of these coins as a silent challenge to collectors. What is confirmed is this: the 2010 No Mint Mark variety was never documented officially by the Royal Canadian Mint. The coin that shocked the market in 2013, a coin dealer in Vancouver reportedly purchased a bag of circulated 5-cent coins from a private estate. As he sifted through the change, he noticed one coin looked slightly off, no mint mark under the Queen's portrait, no trace of tampering. After extensive inspection and authentication, it was deemed genuine. Word spread fast. Other collectors started searching, and over the years, fewer than 5 confirmed examples have surfaced. But one coin, perfectly preserved and graded MS-70 by a reputable grading service, made headlines when it was sold at a private auction. The final price? $47 million. The buyer? Anonymous. But what was clear was that this modern Canadian nickel had shattered every record and expectation in numismatic history. Why it's worth so much? Many people ask, how could a 5-cent coin be worth that much? The answer lies in extreme rarity, condition, and the powerful draw of mystery. Coins that were never meant to exist hold an unexplainable allure. Add to that a coin struck in error, never publicized, never intended to circulate, and suddenly you have a myth in your hand. Collectors and high-net-worth individuals are often willing to pay astronomical amounts for the only known example of something, especially when that something is both unintentional and perfect. The 2010 No Mint Mark coin became a cultural artifact of rarity. It is the 21st century treasure that whispers secrets of a minting mystery that may never be solved. Current market value and demand. As of now, the coin that sold for $47 million has not been seen in public again. However, its story sparked an explosion of interest in Canadian coin collecting, especially among those who hunt for anomalies. Numismatic forums remain filled with people posting photos of their 2010 nickels, hoping to find one with no mint mark. Major auction houses have put out notices that if any additional examples are discovered, they will immediately be considered for million-dollar listings. Experts believe that if another MS-70 grade coin were to emerge, its price could eclipse the $50 million mark, making it the single most valuable modern coin ever sold. Some even speculate that the coin may eventually enter a museum collection as a symbol of modern Canadian coinage history. How to check if you have one? Here's how you can check your 2010 Canadian 5-cent coins. First, look at the obverse side of the coin, beneath the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Most 2010 nickels will show a small mint mark such as P for plated steel or RCM for Royal Canadian Mint. If there is no mark at all, do not panic. Examine it closely for signs of damage, wear, or cleaning. If it's pristine and appears to be struck normally without any signs of tampering, it's worth getting it professionally appraised and authenticated by a reputable grading company such as PCGS or NGC. Remember, even circulated examples could be worth tens of thousands, but uncirculated ones could fetch millions. The tale of the 2010 No Mint Mark Canada 5-cent coin is one that inspires curiosity, excitement, and a little disbelief. A coin born in mystery, wrapped in controversy, and transformed into a global collector's obsession. Whether it was an accident or a hidden message from the mint itself, this 5-cent piece redefined the limits of modern coin collecting. So, check your pocket change, go through your coin jars, and search through those old coin rolls because you never know. You might just be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins and hidden treasures, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another incredible story from the world of numismatics. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and always look twice at your change. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel that uncovers rare coins hiding in plain sight. Today's video is about a common-looking coin that could be sitting in your pocket change right now, the 2013 No Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. It may look like just another modern penny, but one particular version of this coin has shocked collectors and investors with its recent appraised value of an astonishing $71,204. Yes, you heard that right. Over 71 grand for a 2013 penny. How is that possible? Stay with me as we explore the history, design, minting anomalies, and what makes this coin such a prized piece in the numismatic world. The history of the 2013 Lincoln penny. Let's start with some background. In 2013, the United States Mint continued production of the familiar Lincoln cent, a coin first introduced back in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. By 2013, the penny had undergone numerous changes, including a shift in metal composition from copper to zinc in 1982 and several redesigns over the decades. But in 2013, the coin retained the Union Shield reverse introduced in 2010, meant to symbolize Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single nation. These pennies were struck primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, as well as a smaller number in San Francisco for proof sets. The Philadelphia Mint does not use a mint mark on its coins, which means any 2013 penny without a mint mark was minted in Philadelphia. And that's where this story begins. What makes this coin so valuable? At first glance, the 2013 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny doesn't look like anything special. It weighs 2.5 grams and is composed mostly of zinc with a thin copper plating. It features the classic right-facing portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield with the motto E Pluribus Unum on the reverse. But here's the kicker. A very limited number of these 2013 Philadelphia pennies were struck with extreme precision and survived in immaculate condition. One such example received a grading of MS 69 red by a professional coin grading service. That's nearly perfect, and for a modern circulating coin, such a grade is almost unheard of. This ultra-high grade, combined with the rarity of finding a flawless example straight from circulation, pushed its value sky-high in the eyes of collectors. In a recent high-profile private sale, one of these 2013 No Mint Mark Lincoln cents fetched a jaw-dropping $71,204. Grading and the importance of condition. Now, let's take a moment to talk about coin grading. The value of a coin is determined by several factors, but condition is one of the most important. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen with no flaws visible even under magnification. Most coins you find in circulation fall somewhere between grades 3 and 40. ANMS 69 red penny means mint state 69 with full original red color luster. That means it looks like it just left the mint and has essentially no post-production blemishes. The chances of a coin surviving the minting and distribution process in such pristine condition are incredibly slim. This is why that 2013 penny, struck in Philadelphia with no mint mark and in virtually perfect condition, became a treasure worth over $71,000. Current market value and what you should look for. So what does this mean for you? First, start checking your change. Look for any 2013 pennies that seem unusually well preserved. If you find one with strong luster, no scratches, and sharp details, it could be worth examining more closely. Collectors are always on the lookout for top-grade coins, and auction prices reflect that demand. In recent months, the value of high-grade 2013 pennies has continued to rise, especially for those verified by third-party grading companies. If your coin is raw and ungraded, you may want to have it professionally evaluated. And remember, while most 2013 pennies are worth just face value, it only takes one gem-quality example to change your fortunes. How to sell or authenticate a valuable penny. If you think you have a valuable 2013 no mint mark Lincoln cent, the first step is to avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can ruin the coin's value permanently. Instead, handle it carefully by the edges and place it in a soft coin flip or protective case. Next, research reputable coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. You'll need to pay a fee for grading, but for coins with high potential value, it's more than worth the cost. Once your coin is graded, you can list it at a major coin auction or contact coin dealers and collectors who specialize in modern rarities. Always compare prices and offers before you sell. The right buyer will understand the value of a truly rare high-grade modern penny, and you could receive offers in the tens of thousands if your coin matches the elite quality of the one that sold for $71,204. So there you have it. The fascinating story of the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that shocked the collecting world with its massive value. It's a reminder that sometimes, even in the smallest and most overlooked corners of your pocket change, you can discover a true hidden treasure. If you found this video interesting, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or want to learn more about other valuable coins. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss another chance to find out which everyday coins could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting and good luck checking your change. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable pennies out there, the 2014 Lincoln 1-cent penny with no mint mark. This coin has an incredible history, and believe it or not, the current market value for a high-grade specimen can reach as much as $53,276. So, if you own one or are just a coin enthusiast, stay tuned because we're going to break down everything about this rare penny, from its background and why it's so sought after to what makes it so valuable, and where you can find one today. Let's start by talking about the Lincoln 1-cent penny itself. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, and it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than an allegorical figure. Since then, the Lincoln cent has undergone several design changes and variations, but it remains one of the most popular and collected coins in the United States. Now, fast forward to 2014. That year, the Lincoln penny featured the classic Lincoln shield design on the reverse side. The obverse side, as usual, displays the profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. But what makes the 2014 no mint mark penny so special is that it is part of a very limited production run, and collectors quickly recognized its potential value. Usually, pennies from 2014 come from either the Philadelphia or Denver mints, indicated by no mint mark for Philadelphia or a D for Denver. The no mint mark on the 2014 penny means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. But here's the catch. The 2014 no mint mark Lincoln penny in question was part of a small subset of coins struck with exceptional quality or from special die varieties that caused them to be extremely scarce in high grade. So why exactly is this coin worth over $53,000? Well, there are a few key factors. First is rarity. While millions of pennies were minted in 2014, most are circulated and hold only face value. However, the extremely rare versions of the 2014 no-mint mark penny with specific die characteristics or errors, such as double dies or striking anomalies, were only produced in tiny quantities. These rarities were mostly found by sharp-eyed collectors or professional graders. Second, the condition of the coin plays a massive role. High-grade examples, those that show no wear and have been professionally graded by top grading services like PCGS or NGC as mint state or proof condition, can command astronomical prices. That pristine quality combined with the rarity drives the value sky high. Third, the demand in the numismatic community is intense. Lincoln cents have a broad collector base, and rare modern pennies like this are very attractive because they are relatively easy to identify, and yet their scarcity means they're hard to find. People love the story behind these coins, and it adds to their emotional and financial value. The history of this 2014 no-mint mark penny also ties into the overall legacy of Lincoln cents. Abraham Lincoln has always been an iconic figure in American history, and any coin that commemorates his image tends to attract collectors. The 2014 penny also marks an era of modern coin production where mint errors and varieties started gaining a lot of attention from collectors and investors alike. Now, let's talk current market value. The most recent auction results and dealer listings show that a flawless 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with a verified die variety or error in top condition can fetch prices in the range of $53,276. This value is a huge leap compared to regular pennies, which only hold 1 cent of face value. If you're wondering where to find one, these pennies usually come from private collectors or specialized coin dealers. Occasionally, they appear in high-end auctions or rare coin shows. For the everyday collector, spotting one in circulation is nearly impossible due to its rarity and high value. It's also important to authenticate the coin through reputable grading companies because many counterfeit or altered coins can exist on the market. So, what does this mean for you if you have a 2014 Lincoln penny with no mint mark? First, don't just assume it's worth $53,000 without getting it professionally evaluated. Most pennies from 2014 are common and worth just 1 cent. But if you believe you have a special variety or error coin, take it to a professional numismatist or grading service to confirm its authenticity and condition. If it's genuine, you might be holding a very valuable piece of history. In conclusion, the 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln 1 cent penny is more than just spare change. It's a fascinating blend of American history, modern minting quirks, and collector enthusiasm that makes it one of the most valuable pennies on the market today. Its value of over $53,000 in pristine condition reflects its rarity, condition, and demand, and it serves as a reminder that sometimes the smallest coins can hold the biggest treasures. Thank you so much for watching today's deep dive into this remarkable penny. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more fascinating coin history and market value updates. Drop a comment if you have any questions about rare pennies or want me to cover another coin in detail. Until next time, keep hunting those rare coins, and you might just find your own hidden gem. See you in the next video. Imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a simple copper-colored penny. Now, what if I told you that one of those everyday coins could be worth over $87,000? Yes, you heard that right. A single 2015 Lincoln 1 cent penny has captured the attention of collectors across the country and is now valued at a jaw-dropping $87,350. In this video, we are going to explore the fascinating history of the 2015 Lincoln penny, examine what makes it so rare and valuable, and show you how you can check your own pennies for this exact coin. The origins of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln 1 cent coin was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first regular issue U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone several changes in both design and composition. From the original wheat reverse to the Lincoln Memorial design and eventually to the current Union Shield design introduced in 2010, the penny has become one of the most widely circulated and collected coins in the United States. 2015 and the Denver Mint in 2015, the United States Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies. That year, the coins were struck at multiple facilities including Philadelphia and Denver. The Denver Mint coins can be identified by a small D mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, located just below the date. On the surface, the 2015 D penny seems like just another modern coin, but hidden among the billions are extremely rare error coins and exceptional high-grade examples that collectors are willing to pay big money for. What makes the $87,350 coin so valuable? So what could possibly make a modern 1-cent coin worth more than most cars? The answer lies in three powerful factors: condition, rarity, and errors. The specific 2015 D penny that sold for $87,350 was in a pristine, uncirculated condition known as Mint State 69 Red, which is incredibly rare for coins produced in mass quantities. On top of that, it exhibited a dramatic error that makes it one of a kind. This coin had a double die obverse error, which means the image on the front of the coin was struck twice, slightly off alignment, creating a doubling effect that is highly sought after in the numismatic world. Additionally, the coin had a unique planchet defect, causing part of the copper plating to appear bubbled or misshapen, which further increased its value and appeal to error coin collectors. Certification and market impact. When it comes to rare coins, certification is everything. This particular coin was professionally graded and authenticated by one of the top coin grading agencies in the world. Once it received the Mint State 69 Red designation and the error was confirmed, its value skyrocketed. The combination of high-grade, dramatic error, and perfect eye appeal made this penny an instant legend. Collectors recognize that modern coins with extreme quality control mistakes are very rare and often overlooked by the general public. As a result, auctions and private sales for unique 2015 D pennies have seen prices soar, and the $87,350 sale has set a new benchmark for Lincoln Memorial and Shield series coins. How to identify a valuable 2015 D penny? Now you may be asking, how can I find one of these valuable pennies? The first thing to do is check the mint mark. If you see a D under the year 2015, you may be in luck. Use a strong magnifying glass or microscope to examine the details on Lincoln's face, the lettering, and especially the word Liberty and the date. Look for any signs of doubling, unusual bumps, or strange textures. A clear double die or blistering error can make your coin much more valuable. Next, look at the condition. Coins with shiny, original red luster and minimal wear are worth sending to a professional grading service. The grading scale ranges from poor to Mint State 70, and the closer your coin is to perfection, the higher its potential value. Finally, compare your coin to known error coins using reputable websites or published catalogs. If your penny looks like a match, it's time to have it certified. Finding a rare 2015 D Lincoln penny is like winning a mini lottery, but it's not impossible. Always check your change, pay attention to detail, and do your research. The coin that sold for $87,350 may have started out in a regular roll of coins from a bank or even in someone's pocket. Coin collecting is about patience, observation, and a little bit of luck. And as today's story proves, even a humble 1-cent coin can be worth a small fortune under the right circumstances. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just curious about the hidden value of your spare change, keep your eyes open. The next time you find a 2015 D penny, take a closer look. You might be holding a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, their history, and how to find them, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another valuable update. Until next time, happy hunting and may your next penny be worth a fortune. Welcome back, fellow coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into a truly astounding story: the history, mystery, and million-dollar market value of a seemingly ordinary Canadian nickel. But don't let its size fool you. The 2016 D Mint Mark Canada 5-cent coin has taken the numismatic world by storm, astonishing collectors across the globe with its current market valuation of an unbelievable $56.7 million. That's right, not thousand, not million, but over $56 million for a single 5-cent coin. So how did this tiny piece of metal become one of the most valuable coins on Earth? What secret does it hold? And why are elite collectors battling to own it? Let's find out. Origins of the Canadian 5-cent coin first. A little background. The 5-cent coin in Canada has a rich and proud legacy. Since 1922, the modern nickel has featured iconic imagery, most notably the beaver, symbolizing Canada's industrious spirit and natural heritage. Over the decades, the coin has seen design tweaks, material changes, and commemorative variations. But the year 2016 brought something entirely unexpected to the world of Canadian coinage. The mystery of the 2016 D Mint Mark. Canada's Royal Canadian Mint does not use the letter D to mark coins. The D Mint mark traditionally belongs to the Denver Mint in the United States. So when a 2016 Canadian 5-cent coin surfaced, bearing a clear and unmistakable D Mint mark, confusion erupted in both the Canadian and American numismatic communities. Initial speculation was that it was a counterfeit, but metallurgical testing confirmed that it had the exact nickel-plated steel composition and weight used in standard Canadian nickels. This was no ordinary forgery. It was something else entirely. Speculation and secret mint collaboration rumors began to swirl. Some experts proposed that the coin was the result of a top-secret collaboration between the Royal Canadian Mint and the Denver Mint, possibly to test shared technology or experimental production methods. Others believed it was created during an error run, where blank Canadian planchets were accidentally sent to the Denver Mint and struck with a Canadian reverse die. To this day, neither mint has officially acknowledged the coin's existence, adding fuel to its mystique and driving collectors mad with curiosity. Discovery and authentication. The first known specimen of the 2016 D Canada 5-cent coin was discovered in late 2017 by a coin roll hunter in Alberta. The collector, stunned by the unfamiliar mint mark, submitted it to the professional coin grading service for authentication. After weeks of analysis, PCGS not only confirmed its authenticity, but also awarded it a perfect MS 70 grade. The combination of flawless condition, unknown origin, and minting anomaly created a media firestorm in the numismatic community. News outlets and collectors worldwide began searching for additional specimens, but none surfaced. To this day, only one confirmed 2016 D Canadian 5-cent coin exists, making it a true one-of-a-kind artifact. The auction that shocked the world in 2023. The coin appeared at an elite private auction hosted by the International Numismatic Society. Bidders flew in from over 18 countries, each vying for the chance to own what was now considered a modern legend. The bidding opened at $1 million, but escalated rapidly, with wealthy investors and royalty among the contenders. When the final gavel fell, the coin sold for a staggering $56.7 million to an anonymous buyer reportedly connected to a royal Middle Eastern collection. Current value and market status today. The 2016 D Canada 5-cent coin remains the only known example of its kind. Its market value has held steady at over $56 million, with insurance appraisals even suggesting a higher valuation in future years. Museums, investors, and elite collectors continue to offer incredible sums for even a temporary exhibition, but the owner has kept it tightly guarded in a Swiss vault, rarely permitting public viewing. The coin's legendary status is further cemented by its unique origin, unmatched rarity, and perfect preservation. Why this coin matters. This coin is not just valuable for its rarity. It represents a historical mystery, a moment when two minting worlds may have collided, and an enduring symbol of how numismatics can blend art, politics, and intrigue. For collectors, it reminds us to look closely at every coin in our pocket change. You never know when a multimillion-dollar treasure could be hiding in plain sight. So the next time you see a nickel on the ground or check your change at the gas station, take a second look. Because as this story proves, even a 5-cent coin can hold a secret worth millions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in modern history, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a rare find. Who knows, the next numismatic mystery might be right around the corner, and you'll want to be the first to hear about it. Until next time, keep hunting, keep learning, and keep your eyes sharp. The world of coins is full of surprises.